Grand rising, peace and unity to all the gods and goddesses of planet Ka, man. Peace to all the high vibrational human beings out there vibrating high as well, man. Grand rising to the Most High Mother and Father, and grand rising to all the divine beings on our in the universe, man, out there that's vibing high and stepping into y'all calling and divine purpose, man, and divinity, and really, bringing forth a message for the people, man, for generations to come, and for the youth, that's under us, man. I salute to all the elders that do this, man. I salute to all the elders that came before me, excuse me. I salute to all the youth. I salute to everybody that's walking in their divinity, man. If y'all are feeling these videos, family, and understand where I'm coming from, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video to other chosen ones out there. And like I always say, if you want to donate, feel free to donate to the Cash App down in the description box below, family. Now we rise. Now, one thing that I want to come on here and bring today, a download that I received, man, is compassion. And that's something that I noticed around the world has been lacking, you know what I'm saying? And as we move into the fifth dimension and higher, you know what I'm saying? Because we in higher dimensions. So it's like we have to be in a love frequency. And when it comes down to the heart chakra and being in a love frequency, one thing that, relates to that is having compassion for others, man, and having a heart and caring, man. And that's something that a lot of people lack nowadays, because we in a world where everybody's in their carnal or en route to where everyone's in fear, everybody's worried, everybody's all for themselves, or in a selfish mentality mindset, because you looking at it like, I don't want the next man to shine before me, or I don't want to help this person up because I got to worry about me. It's me, 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 me. And that's the type of world that we've been living in. And it's like everything is falling apart as far as this system, this matrix, and this man-made construct, this matrix that these fucking racist ass oppressors and these elites and these parasitical invaders have, programmed on our planet, and programmed people's subconscious and minds to think or act out or be like. We shouldn't be thinking from that standpoint. It shouldn't be like that, And that's why this shit has to crash. That's why this shit has to fall, because this is a very, very evil satanic world, man. And, as time is the frequency, right now the frequency is rising in high dimensions, and we're shifting daily. If you've been doing the work, like the shadow work, getting outside, healing yourself, grounding yourself, and doing the work and meditating at least 2 to 3 times a day, the planet is really shifting. And it's like all of the shit that these oppressors tried to bring amongst people, or force upon us, or keep us in that type of mentality, it's all crashing, and they're going to be, and everything that they set up is over with. They done with, you know what I mean? So it's like they trying so hard to keep everybody in that same mentality, and we're no longer in, in 3D, the ones who done the work, we ascended. So a lot of these people that is stuck in that mentality and stuck in 3D and trying to hold on to the matrix and hold on to that reality, they're not going to be able to vibrate high and vibrating on high dimensions and be able to see the blissful and magical things that's going to be happening and taking place around us. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about doing the shadow work and healing yourself so that you can even have compassion. And that's it started with the root chakra. Once you come up out of that fear and do the work, you can rise up and higher and reach higher chakras. If you have chakras, not all of us are not all of us are not divine beings. Everybody on this planet doesn't have a soul, you know what I'm saying, or have chakras, so, but it's only for those out here who who have a spirit and a soul and have chakras that can ascend and that's able to heal like themselves, to be able to reach those high dimensions and be able to be on a high level of consciousness. Because like a lot of people around us that you see, man, ain't real people. It's soulless beings around here walking around you too. It's AI, it's clones. Everybody around you is not real, fam. So you got to realize that too. It's a lot of synthetic clones out here too that you got to be aware of. Everybody's not an actual person for real. But, to the high vibrational human beings out there that's not throwing shots at y'all, I salute to y'all, because y'all actually are healing and actually are doing the work and actually are trying to heal y'all chakras. You know what I'm saying? So that's all if you doing that, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because these racist oppressors and shit, and these racist human beings, and these motherfucking reptilians, and all of those, and all of these races who want to stand with the oppressor and stand with racism, they're gonna be off this planet. They're getting eradicated. We're moving into different times now. So We have to let that old shit go. We have to let the old way of thinking go, the way that they wanted you to be programmed in this matrix. And for the gods and goddesses and for the chosen ones, we coming out of all of that. We have came out of all of that programming and mind control that they had up under our people, and had this spell that they had us under, because all this shit really is a spell. They want our people to not love each other or even not, value each other. They want us to look at each other like we shit when we're worth more than all of that. We're worth more than everything. We are the creators of this reality. We have the universe, we have the stars, everything is within us already. We are the divine beings of this planet, you know what I'm saying? The gods and goddesses. And like these these sick motherfuckers wanted us to all be separated and tried to, make us all feel like we ain't worth shit. So we all look at each other like we ain't shit. I'm not talking about the gods and goddesses that's aware, or even myself. Like, I'm not talking about myself. I'm just speaking about like the people who are lost out here, man, that don't know themselves. Like people of our complexion out here that's, willing to kiss the white man ass and willing to go stand with these fucking oppressors, man, who took everything from our people when we the ones who invented everything you see around you today. So they want us to think that we ain't worth shit. So, we out of that mindset. We gotta be, as the gods, we coming out of that mindset. We know we been done the work, the actual real guys who done the work. We came out of that shit already, but it's still some of our people amongst us that's not, and that's still stuck there. So, like I said, a lot of people not gonna make it through this shit, man. But one thing that I do know is you have to heal. And that's one thing that, once you heal, you will start to love yourself more and value yourself more, so that you can value your other brothers and sisters out here. You know what I'm saying? So you won't be looking down on them because you've been taught that. Like I said in one of my lives before, man, it's sad that we the only race that don't stick together. You see every other race sticking together, like the Mexicans, they stick together. These white oppressors, these races, they stick together. Asians, they stick together. Chinese, they stick together. We the only race that these motherfuckers got all corrupted and got us going against each other, And it shouldn't be that way. That's how you know it's by design and it's a curse, So, one thing I'm don't understand is like, people not having compassion, and it ain't only just our race of people. It's like I'm talking about everybody as a whole in the world, in this universe, man. Like, some people are good. It's good people out here, but it's some people out here who don't have compassion and don't care about others, to the point they see a homeless man on the side of the road, they'll talk shit about him and say, oh, he need to go get a job. He poor because he don't want to work, or he poor because he ain't this or he ain't that. But you don't know what a person been through. You don't know what they've been through, and you talking shit about them, you can also be in that same position the next day. Don't ever feel like you too mighty and high, and that the Most High won't teach you a lesson, or make an example out of you, so that you can become more compassionate and actually have a heart and humble down some, because sometimes that's needed, man, for some people around here. Because in this world, man, they want you to lack having compassion. They want you to like be all selfish and be focused on what you can get, and only what you can get. It ain't about seeing nobody else come up, because you don't want to see nobody else come up. You gotta be happy for others too. You gotta be happy for them trying to reach success or do better for themselves. You gotta be happy for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you will want people to be happy for you. You will feel happy if when you doing good in life. So why wouldn't you want to see somebody else doing good in life? Why would you want to knock the next man that's trying, at least? But you never know what people go through, man. Like, it's a lot of dysfunctional families in the world. It's a lot of toxicity within the family dynamics, narcissistic behaviors within family dynamics. So you don't know what a person been through, to be in that position. Everything is not what you think. You can't just be assuming shit either, like, if you don't know. And that's how the world is programmed to judge everything outside and see, like, basically be judgmental to what you see outside of yourself, without even fully knowing what's going on internally with the person, or what they got going on within. You don't even know that. You just judging they external. You don't know nothing. So it's like people just don't have no compassion no more. And it's like the only way we're gonna be able to have compassion for one another is if we heal ourselves, man. That's the main thing: healing ourselves, loving ourselves. And the thing with people of our complexion, and I'm not talking about all races. I'm off all races right now. Right now, I'm talking to my brothers and sisters right now. One thing that we lack as far as compassion. Excuse me. One thing we lack with compassion within people of our complexion is like when we've been programmed, and like our people been beat so much through slavery, and beat down so much from family members saying that we ain't shit, and you ain't gonna be this when you grow up, or you just like your daddy, and all that toxic shit that be going on within the black family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't that's what we lack compassion for one another at, because we don't love each other enough. We don't love or value ourselves enough, and that comes from heal. We have to heal. That comes from not healing and not doing the shadow work. Because once you start doing those things, you'll get back into loving yourself and also loving your people that surround you, because you will want better for them because they your reflection. Just like any other race want to see they like these Mexicans, they stick together. It could be 20 of them staying in one apartment. They gonna make it happen because they love each other. They have compassion for one another and their own people. That's something that blacks, that's what we came from originally. Like, we are the indigenous people of this land. Black people, Latinos, we are the original people of this land. And we anciently came from all that, as the Egyptians, as the, as the Atlanteans, as the Seminoles, you know what I'm saying? Like, as the, just everything we come from anciently, we stuck together. Like, that's, every race took everything from us, really, you know what I'm saying? Because everything starts with the black neuromelanated man. Everything starts with the neuromelanated man, the carbonated being. So every race basically took everything from us, you know what I'm saying? Everything that we was once doing, you know what I'm saying? You see it in other races. Everybody else sticking and every other race trying to stick together just to go against us. Go against the complexion of the people of our complexion, to keep us down and to keep us feeling hopeless, and make us feel like we trapped, or making us feel like we ain't shit, and keeping that mentality and not having compassion for one another, always be in competition with one another. I'm talking about secret competition, even if it's, fake love and shit. It's always some secret competition, and it should be genuine, pure love. We shouldn't be, jealous of one another or in competition with one another. But that's a curse, and that has to be broken. That has to be broken off generational, off generational bloodlines. It has to be broken. That curse has to be removed, and we all have to be willing to heal. Most family members go against the one in the family, which is mainly the black sheep, or the chosen one, the one that want to heal, the one who want to take a different route. Like the black family, like most black family dynamics, they always go against the chosen one, always go against the one who choose to heal and take a different approach to want to be better or heal or take a change to break generational curses. They always attack the chosen ones, man. And I can relate. It's always that, and it makes you want to grow far away from these people or separate yourself. Like, you could set boundaries for these people as far as like how to deal with them and things, but if they don't respect you or don't love you the way they supposed to or really appreciate you, even based off your beliefs and how you want to, live, then you got to distance yourself from them, because if you're trying to better yourself, who wouldn't want to see that? Why do our people of our complexion be jealous of their children or jealous of their brothers or sisters? Or why? You know what I mean? But that's a curse that was put upon our people. Even from, like I said, from slavery, that shit was beat into our ancestors and families for generations and generations. And it's a curse that has to be broken. And it's all about unity, man. I'm all about unity, and I want to see other brothers and sisters out here stand in their divinity, lead. I'm not the only leader here. It's other brothers and sisters that's leaders out here that just haven't stepped into their divinity or called into so that they could lead yet, So I'm gonna do all I can every day to continue to spread the truth, man, and uplift the frequencies on the planet and give back to those in need whenever I can. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a selfish person. You know what I'm saying? I would give back. It's just when you're doing all you can, out here to, take care of yourself, take care of kids, it just, you have to make sure that you're in a good position so that you can help others. But when I do give back and help others, you know what I mean? And it's just due to me having compassion. It's due to me healing myself. And I've known, I see that I have grown from where I came from in the past, because I was once in that mentality of, no, I'm all for me. I got to get my coins. I got to get this money. And, that's how this system want to keep us, against one another, or feeling like we can't help another brother up because you worried about them surpassing you. That secret competition shit, But yeah, family, it's all about unity with me. And I'm all about growth and changing, and that's all I'm gonna do every day is heal, continue healing myself, continue loving myself, continue loving our planet, man, and having compassion for others that's around. Because like I said, you can never judge somebody because you don't know what a person been through, and don't think that you can't never be in that position because the Most High Mother and Father could make an example out of you. But I leave as I come, family. If y'all, resonate with this message, be sure to spread it to more gods and goddesses, more chosen ones, more divine beings all around the universe. Let's get this message out there, family. I leave as I come. I shade, now we rise. Love y'all. One.